everyone, my name is Noelle Ruiz. I am your human biology teacher for this summer. You can call me Mrs. Ruiz or Professor Ruiz, but I've been teaching at the high school for 18 years, so calling me by my first name is just weird. I prefer to go by my last name. Welcome. We'll spend the next 8 weeks together. Make sure you can get logged onto Canvas, of course. Please read the most recent announcement. That's going to be where this video is, so hopefully you found it. But the first 3 modules have very important information. Escape that and go to Canvas. But you have your Canvas orientation. There's a welcome. Is this your first online course? Support services, summary, all of that information is there. You can click through it. The second one is the syllabus, the schedule, and the textbook information. I'm going to go through a lot of the syllabus right now. If I go too fast or you like to read it yourself, feel free to do that. A lot of questions come about the textbook. I'll get to that as well. And then your chapter PowerPoints, if you like to have those presentations, if you like to take notes, it's totally up to you, but that is going to be in that module right there. And then the third one is your course check-in. Make sure you complete, there are 3 parts to the course check-in. Make sure you complete all of them within the first 2 days of class to avoid being dropped. Okay. So Wednesday, 11:59 is the deadline for that. So my email is on the syllabus. However, I will respond faster using messaging through Canvas. I have the app on my phone, so it goes straight to my phone. My email, I only check maybe once or twice a week. So make sure you're using that Canvas inbox. It's very easy. You click inbox, you start typing my name, send the message. The book this semester is recommended. It is not required. The 16th edition is the newest version, and it's where all the test questions are coming from. However, much of the same information can be found in the PowerPoints and an older edition. So if we go back to Canvas and click on where it says course syllabus, schedule, and textbook information, all that information is there. So it's called Human Biology. These are the authors. It's the 16th edition. It's expensive because just textbooks are always expensive. If you are unable to purchase it, here is a copy of the 12th edition that you can download. That's totally up to you. Some of you like having the physical book that you can write in and highlight in. I'm a physical book person too, so totally up to you. So this class is an online format. The lecture portion, is worth 3 units, so it is 75% of your grade. All of the lecture assignments will be added up, and that chunk is worth 75% of your grade. The lab assignment is worth 1 unit. Those are worth 25% of your grade. If you miss a whole week of work or the first lecture exam, you are at risk of being dropped. Gotta keep up with the work. For the lecture portion of the class, every chapter will have 2 parts. You have a Learn Smart / lecture assignment. You perform various activities related to the chapter. You read, you watch videos, you answer questions. Occasionally a link times out, goes bad. Just message me, let me know, hey, the link in question 5 on chapter 16 isn't working. I can check on it and I can fix it. It's really easy. You have unlimited tries to get the max amount of points, which is 20 points for each of these lecture assignments until the due date. If you click on it after the due date, even if you want to go back and study for tests, it's going to take off late points. I'll get to the late work policy in a minute. The other part of the chapter is a chapter quiz. You have 1 try to get the max amount of points. You will have 20 minutes for 20 questions, so be ready. Quizzes and exams are meant to be taken closed. No book, no notes. You will not have time to sit there and look up answers or go back and change them. Once you move on in your quiz, you cannot go back to questions. So make sure you are absolutely ready to take that quiz before you click on it to open it up. Time management. All assignments are open to be done early. However, you can turn them in late. There will be a penalty if you turn in late work. They do not lock until the last day. They will never completely lock you out until the very last day of the semester. But the late penalty is 1.43 points per day, which turns out to about 10% per week. So daily, it's only 1, maybe 1.5 points, depending on how large the assignment is. Make sure you are scheduling time in your day to work on this class, just like you schedule time for the gym, or you schedule time to go to work, or you schedule time for dinner. Schedule time into your day to work on this class for the next 8 weeks, even if it's just an hour a day, just one assignment per day. It's going to be so much easier. Do not leave everything until the last minute. All labs are virtual. They are not timed. You can redo them as many times as you want until the due date. And you also have 4 lab practical exams on the lab concepts. You have to do the assignments in order. Like I said, all assignments are open to be done early. However, you have to do them in the order that they are presented in the modules. You can't just go straight to the tests and take the tests. You have to do the lecture exam, the lab, and then the lecture quiz. They're in that order for a reason. The modules are also locked. You have to finish one module before moving on to the next. If you miss week 1, it's fine, but you need to finish week 1 before week 2 will open. Again, late work is accepted. There is a penalty, 1.43% per day, 10% per week. The only exception are documented medical issues. Either yourself, you were in the hospital, or a child. If you had a child in the hospital, you obviously are responsible for your child, but they need to be documented and you need to send me those excuses. I had to work, my kids wouldn't shut up, whatever else it is, that's on you. You need to figure it out. You need to figure out a quiet place to work for a chunk of time every day, every other day, schedule it. And that's pretty much it. Don't forget to complete the 3 check-in assignments and message me through Canvas if you have any questions.